Okay, this is volume 11 of Narratives in Focus. I'm here with Jade Estrada, and we are at her place in Fullerton. Disclaimer for the glasses inside. My allergies were really bad yesterday, and they're still a little bad today, so the glasses are a little bit for my eyes, and then the pressure, so on the nose. But yeah, thanks for having me.
Thanks for coming over to Orange County.
Yeah, the gas prices are
I know
a
you
little
actually
high
came
right
at
now.
the worst time
A little
possible,
high right now.
but it's
Um,
okay.
But yeah, so tell us who you are, where you're from, what's your narrative.
My name
We'll try to
is,
start with them off.
we'll
If
see
I
how
beat them,
long
I'll
that.
put them on.
My name is Jade Estrada. I'm from Los Angeles, born and raised. And I would say my narrative is someone trying, I feel like I'm kind of currently in a place where like I'm trying to branch off from like what's expected of me, if that makes sense, and like just trying to redefine who I am as a person because I feel like I took that first step, like even just moving out of LA and going to a school where like I didn't know anybody.
Yeah.
And I wanted that because I didn't really want to just be so attached to from what I knew in high school and middle school because I've known the same people for all those times.
Yeah.
And I definitely found it rough at first for like the first 2 years just because like I myself, I don't really think I'm like that extroverted. So for someone trying to break out of their shell, but then also not really talk to a lot of
Yeah.
people that easily, it's kind of like, oh, so I kind of set myself up for that. But it was hard. I mean, like I tried getting jobs around campus and like being friendly because I think I'm a friendly person, but I don't think I
You
really
are.
go out of my way to like get to know all these people. And it wasn't really until last year where I got like a job where I made actual friends from that I felt like I wasn't the same person I was in high school. And I think I'm honestly just continuing that into post grad and seeing where that takes me.
Yeah. No, that's good. I feel like I'm pretty similar in the not really extroverted, but trying to get out the comfort zone, especially away from
Yeah.
high school. So we'll get into that later. But you said like branching out from what's expected of you. What would you say was expected of you? Or like by who?
I think I think success and like just plain and simple, but I think I've kind of redefined that for myself because usually I think growing up success was like, dang, I gotta be rich. Like I
Yeah.
gotta like be something, I gotta take care of my family, I gotta be able to do all these things. But I think for me right now, success is more like just being happy in what I'm doing.
Yeah.
And like that sounds corny because it's like duh, like who wants to be
It's real.
miserable? But I just think that like I'm trying to take into my own feelings to be like that's what matters rather than like what other people want of me. So
Yeah, I wouldn't say it's corny because I feel like a lot of us, we define success with like a monetary value. So
yeah. Which like
happiness
that'll
is
be
usually-
nice.
yeah. No, I'm not denying that I wouldn't want that money, but
Yeah.
happiness is kind of like it's in the back seat compared to that one. I feel like, but that's good. I feel. Were you but I?
Huh?
No, nothing. But I feel the same in that. So
Yeah.
yeah. But so you moved out here for school. You go to
Cal State Fullerton. Go
what do they do?
go Titans? No.
This is Fight On.
No, go
Hey,
Titans.
Trojans. Yeah, how's your time out here been?
It's been great, honestly. I mean, I love Orange County. Like despite recent events where like I find myself in LA a lot more, I loved it out here. Like I wasn't really planning on going back if I didn't need to, but obviously for someone who wants to work in the industry, like you got to go back to LA.
Yeah.
But
Music industry.
yeah.
We're both in the same boat.
And yeah, like even now, like looking at job postings, like everything's in like Beverly Hills, Santa Monica, like
Hollywood. Yeah.
yeah, you know, like Studio City. So Orange County isn't really like a hot spot for that. I mean, I'm sure there's stuff out here, but it's not the same experiences or the same people you're going to be around, because like literally everyone you meet in LA has some sort of ties with somebody.
Yeah.
So, which I honestly like, thankfully to like my new internship, like I'm actually getting to know more people, because I feel like even then, like all my people that I know are out here, and not a lot of people I know even are interested in what I'm interested in. So there's not like that much growth there. And I feel like I kind of had to step back and realize like, oh, even though I love it out here so much, like I have to do what's best for my
Yeah.
future endeavors rather than just like what I'm comfortable with. Because it's then again the same thing where it's like, oh, I could have just stayed out there in LA to start because that's what I grew up knowing. But now I think it's kind of just like letting go of like something that like obviously like you got to let go of college. Like it's been nice and all, but
Yeah.
just letting go of that and just continuing on growing and growing.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
What specifically in the music industry are you trying to do?
Like what in the industry?
Yeah.
I'm currently working in management, which has been cool. I mean, this is honestly like kind of my first step into it, so I don't really have like all this experience in all
feel
these
you.
industries, but I for sure love music. I honestly right now I'm looking into like touring. I love like I think that just sounds what piques my interest the best. Like I'm not really that into like A&R, which like I think a lot of people I know in the industry are. Are you
Yeah.
into A&R?
Well, I'll say it after. You go ahead and
Yeah.
finish and I'll...
So I mean, it would be nice to know, but like management's been really cool, so I really like that a lot. But yeah, I think the touring world is super fun. Like just like working on like an agency side is super fun.
Yeah.
But I mean, yeah, I want to dabble into like getting into like labels and other stuff like that. So I think just wherever I find fit, but I think that's kind of like where I'm headed at.
Yeah, no, that's cool. I was gonna say a few things. Well, do you think? No, I'll see this after. But yeah, on the A&R part, my friend, shout out Steve Cook. He's like my mentor at Capitol Records, but he's senior vice president of A&R
Yeah.
there. So that's how I know that. But
Crossed.
yeah,
You know.
Jaden told me about well, you guys go to a lot of tours. No, not tours. Concerts.
I do.
You guys, both of you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I string him along, but usually it's me like wanting to go to
Yeah.
other people.
Would
Yeah.
you say that's kind of been the reason why you wanted to get into touring?
100%. I didn't really start going, like I think prior to like maybe last year, I didn't really go anywhere just cuz like who was funding that? But now that I'm like making my own bank, that's really the only thing I like invest in, because it's like what better to like invest in like experiences. And even I've honestly gotten to the point where I even go, like I'm not dropping too much, but I even go if it's like I'm not even in love with the artist that much, but it's like I know the people I'm going with, like I'm going to Jade and to Rufus Du Sol. I don't know if he told you.
When?
Oh
Yeah,
that we're
yeah.
going.
He told me that.
Yeah.
Well, those are my favorite.
See,
He told you that I went.
that you went.
Yeah, well, to the Rose Bowl when they were in the Rose Bowl
Oh, okay.
in summer, but they're like my favorite. Like you're gonna love it. Like,
Okay. See,
Yeah.
that's why like I know he wanted to go, and I was like, I don't know a single Rufus Du Sol song.
You'll love it. I
But
think.
yeah, a lot of like I'm just not really. I think that's kind of like I'm not really in like the EDM
Yeah.
DJ like electronic music scene. But I mean, like a fun concert's a fun concert,
Yeah.
and like who wouldn't want to like tap into other stuff?
Yeah. Did he? Has he put you on any songs? Or have you tried to?
No, he's tried, and I've honestly
good.
kind of been pushing back
All right.
because I'm like, I don't know. Part of me just like doesn't get it, but I get it for other people. But I don't know if I could like sit there and stream it in my car.
Yeah. To each their own.
But yeah, for credit, I think the concert's gonna be great. Just because like I can tell like the production behind it is gonna be like so fun, and
Yeah.
like
Where
hearing
is it?
stuff like that live. The Forum.
I've actually never been.
You
I
ever
had
been
a-
to the Forum?
It's crazy.
It's so good.
I had a dream that I went to go watch a Laker game there,
At the Forum.
but like that's just not possible because they were playing at Staples Center when I was born. But,
Yeah.
like some of my favorite No, it's a whole different story. I have like some memories that feel so real that I'm
Or
like,
you're
no,
just
that
like
actually
dreaming up
happened.
these things.
I'm like, that actually happened. But
That's crazy.
yeah, I don't think I've ever been inside it. And I used to live down the street from it when I was a kid.
The Forum?
Yeah.
It's
Like
nice, especially for concerts because it's like one of the smaller ones.
Yeah.
And it's just so much more intimate, honestly.
But no, you'll like it. I think. I
Yeah.
hope.
Circle.
But okay, you were saying how you moved out here. I feel like I could live in Orange County, but obviously, like if it lined up. But what's your favorite, or what's the differences between Orange County and LA, and like your favorite parts?
It's so like chill here. Like literally, because even like when I started driving, I didn't start driving till I was out here.
We
So,
took our first driving test the same day in
and Kai never forgets it.
senior year of high school. Now we're seniors in college.
Yeah, you know what? It happened when it happened. But
Better late than never.
yeah, I mean, hey, it came at the perfect time because now I drive all the damn time. But yeah, just like literally when I started driving in LA again, like for the first time, I was like, oh my God, everyone here is crazy. They don't know how to drive. Like everyone's
And you
impatient.
do?
Sorry?
I said, you know how to drive?
Yes, I know. I would hope so.
Well, I mean, like better than the
Honestly,
average
I
driver.
think I'm a good driver.
Okay.
You should ask Jaden.
Jaden?
Yeah.
I'll ask him.
I'm a good driver, honestly.
I feel like I'm pretty good.
Yeah. I mean, I haven't like gone
Yeah,
into any
for sure.
accidents or anything.
But
But like I don't think I'm like ooh. I would be honest and be like, yeah, don't get in the
Yeah,
car with me.
that's good.
But I think well, I feel like I've just had plenty of practice up until this time because I literally like this week has been crazy. I have been driving. I think I drove back and forth from here in LA like every day.
Why? Work? No,
Yeah.
no. Oh,
So unfortunately, like I have one in-person class. Like it's like my last. Like I need it. So I have to be here Monday and Wednesdays, and then over there Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. And like
sucks.
that's already kind of shitty. And then
It's that
I
gas money.
obviously still have my job over here, so I have like commitments to that still. And it's like event planning, so I had an event Thursday and Friday.
Mm-hmm.
So I was in LA Thursday, Friday morning, and then I drove back here after, and then drove back to LA.
That's terrible.
It's awful.
That was me my first year of community college because I would drive every day to campus for practice, and I had
You went to Long
Beach City.
Beach? Yeah. Uh-huh.
I drive every day for practice, and I had one in-person class. But I only did that one semester, and then I was like, I'm not doing any in-person classes because
No, yeah. I mean, to be fair, I'm only doing it for this semester, so that's
Mm-hmm.
why. And it's like it's such a great opportunity because it's like this is like my first internship in the industry, so I was like I couldn't
Yeah.
pass that up. I mean, I didn't have all these other options lined up for me,
Facts.
so it's like you
Facts.
gotta kind of take it when you
Gotta
take
get what
like
you can get.
yeah, you know. And it's been great. I don't regret it, honestly. I've kind of just like try to shift my mindset about it. Like the drive sucks in the moment, but everything else is fine.
Yeah.
Like I get to still hang out with my friends and my coworkers here at school, and I used to see them as much as I can, and then I also get to like further my career.
Yeah.
So it's like I can't
a
really complain.
sacrifice you
Yeah,
gotta
I can't
take.
complain too much because it's
Yeah.
like my but
Yeah. But okay, so how was your experience growing up in LA and as a Latina woman? Well, girl growing into a woman.
you know, funny enough, like as much as I talk about loving it here, I feel like I didn't like notice I didn't notice it, but I really like I feel like Culver City was just already pretty diverse and like
Yeah.
I wasn't really in many spaces where like I was the only person of color until I came here, and then I was like,
Yeah.
oh, like that's you know,
And
but
then what's your ethnicity for the?
I am Mexican and Guatemalan, half and half. What are you?
African American, Mexican American, and then
Nice.
yeah.
Just those two.
Well, like my mom has a lot of Spanish blood, but
Yeah.
the culture is not Spanish at all. It's all Mexican. So.
It's all mixed together, you know,
Yeah.
colonization. But
Yeah.
but
yeah, go on.
yeah, I honestly like I felt like I really thrived growing up, like because I was in a lot of spaces where like I didn't have to like feel weird about the way I was. And I like even my family, like they were never shy of like hiding it. And a lot of my friends were of the same race or ethnicity or just like a person of color in general. So it was honestly great until I came over here. Like, love Orange County, but they love them some white
Yeah.
people,
Yeah.
And like even in classes or just like any spaces, like everyone would just be white. And like that sounds dramatic. Like obviously there's people of color, like a lot of my friends now, which I feel like I just gravitate towards people of color more, just like no hate, but
I mean, like, there's like an underlying connection you just have with people of
yeah,
color.
like I don't think
it's
I
just
could connect
it's
with certain
reality.
people like culturally, specifically like, there's just a lot of come ups, but I just feel like I not like naturally just gravitate towards people like that. But when I'm outside of those spaces, then I'm like, "Oh, I'm the only person of color." And I don't think I've necessarily had like horrible experiences, but there has been some times where I've thought about like microaggressions or just like when people like talk to you or treat you a certain way, or like there's like been comments of like people surprised of like me being smart, which like not like, oh, I'm the smartest person ever, but like
There's a
yeah, it's like
stereotype.
shocking to some
Yeah.
people. And I don't think like I'm taken as seriously to some people just because like they don't really see so like I didn't grow up in wealth. I didn't really have much. Like I think I did have like a lot of privilege in a sense, but not to that extent of like some people here.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I think being in LA is kind of like the good part of being a person of color because it's like everybody over there is. And yeah, definitely over here is kind of where I noticed it a lot more. But
Yeah. No, that's real. And for
yeah.
me, I don't know if it's people are surprised that I'm smart. I think I'm a little smart. A little bit.
Yeah, a little pat on the back. Like, I think I got some in
But
here.
yeah.
Like, yeah.
But one thing that always comes up is when me or my dad are wearing USC gear. It's always like, "Oh, are you a USC fan?" It's never like,
Really?
it's never like, "Oh, are you an alumni?"
Wait,
or
that's
did you go
actually
there?"
really crazy.
Yeah, and I
Yeah.
mean, it's usually from experience. It's usually the older white people who are that or saying that. But it's just funny to like see that
Yeah.
because they're always surprised when they're like, "Oh no, we went there." My dad's
Yeah.
like, "No, I went there for my doctor." And they're like, "Oh,
Yeah.
damn." And it's like,
Yeah. Like, why
you know,
is it like a whole like, really? Like,
yeah,
it's more of like the undertones because a lot of people don't even meet it like outwardly.
yeah, exactly. It's like
Like, oh,
subconscious.
really? Like, you went? But it's like literally subconsciously, like, they wouldn't imagine someone who looks like you
Yeah,
being to like maybe the same standard they are. They're like, oh,
yeah. So,
yeah.
but that is that's life. You just gotta move it because yeah, like most of the time it's not ill intent. It's just
Yeah. But I feel like sometimes like people just have like pre-made assumptions about me. Like I've been told like to people I'm like just getting to know. They're like it's like random conversation, but they like assume stuff about like my personality, which I don't really like, stereotypes and all that stuff. But like I've been told like, oh, I look like I get mad or I get like, like subtle jabs like it's never positive,
crazy.
like, and even sometimes like in the moment I like haha funny, but then I'm like, wait, like why would you say that? Because I don't really think I'm like, just like aggressive, mad, or like feisty or
yeah.
like
Knowing
stuff
you,
like
like,
that.
well, even if I
Yeah.
didn't know you, I
Yeah.
wouldn't
You
see
know,
you as someone who would like get mad.
that's also just like a weird assumption to make
Yeah,
about someone, but it's happened, so
yeah.
it sucks. It is fun to like mess with.
This mic'd up.
I know, I feel like I
used to-
fidget a lot.
Yeah, I don't know if you would know. Do you watch any like? You don't watch football, do you?
Because of Jade, I do. But like
Good
what
shit,
he
Jada.
watched. Yeah, I honestly I unwillingly know a lot. Like not a lot, but
Fantasy
like
football.
every
Oh, doesn't he have you in a league with him? It's just you two.
that happened like I don't know, like last cycle or whatever, but
last season.
I don't think because I think he likes the competitiveness of it, and like
He's
obviously,
very competitive.
yeah, and like obviously someone who doesn't know a single thing, he's like, nah, like this isn't entertaining, and I'm like, honestly, no, it's not. But yeah, we did try. It was a good
Nice.
sentiment, but
Yeah. Oh yeah. All that to say, I would watch like these videos because the players will be mic'd up during the game.
oh yeah, I've seen some of
there's,
those. Yeah,
Like you could watch back videos and they're talking.
it's kind of funny because like you don't really. It's like stuff you don't see.
Yeah, exactly. Or hear. But yeah, so what's back into the culture? What's parts of your culture that you're most proud to carry?
Honestly, all of it. I feel like especially just like culture in general, like just like with like the climate of everything, like just being super proud of like who you are and where you come from is super important. And honestly, there's never really been an instance where like I don't like being what I am because I don't like that's such a poor value to have.
Yeah.
And it's sad because I mean, some people do go through that where they're like having like a identity crisis of like they've been put down for being what they are, so it's like they don't like it, especially as kids. But I don't really think I've ever been through that just because I think I just grew up in such a great environment where like I could express it a lot, and like even now like when it comes to like Spanish speaking, like I don't find myself like the strongest in that, but I still try to like immerse myself in it,
Yeah.
especially like for the sake of my parents. Like they are fluent in both Spanish and English, so I don't ever want to make them feel like they don't need to talk to me, Like it's just I don't really try to shy away or like I'm fine with my own discomfort when it like so it doesn't come at the expense of like other people who speak Spanish. Like I would never want to try to like put someone down or like say, "Oh, sorry, like I don't speak Spanish," you
Yeah,
know? Like
that'd be-
it's like I would rather cost my own discomfort and my own whatever, like I'll figure it out
Yeah.
rather than making other people try to like trek around me. But yeah, I think I'm really proud of who I am. I think I mean, it's like I don't know anything else,
Yeah.
So it's just I love it. So there's
Yeah.
nothing not to love, honestly.
No, that's good. And yeah, I mean, I feel like there's no need to know anything else because yeah, you're
yeah.
you, I'm me, all that. So
Honestly, I feel like you're more interesting because you're biracial in the sense of like completely different cultures. Like my parents are from two different Spanish-speaking countries. Like there's not too much separation there, so I just feel like a whole. But I feel like you're more interesting because you have, like, I feel like that's such a more different experience than mine.
Yeah.
Even though we're both like
I would
people
not
of
at all
color.
say it's more interesting. I mean, yours is interesting.
Yeah.
But for me, and I was actually thinking about this yesterday. I'm like, there is one thing that my parents will never deal with that me and my brothers will have to deal with, and that's being like biracial. So like, that's one thing I can't really ask them on how to do.
Because yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
But I feel like it just teaches you to be a lot of things at once and
Yeah.
do a lot of things at once and be in both rooms at once, learn how to turn something on and something off, and appreciate how some people could be better at something and some can be better at not. Or, I mean, not, what the fuck?
Find it.
As in, like, there's pros and cons. Well, I wouldn't say there's any cons, but there's things that you can learn more so from one culture and
Yeah.
more so from another. Or, I wouldn't say culture, but I'd say family. Like, on my Mexican side, I say one of the most prominent things is the familial bond. And
Yeah.
I know that's very big in the culture. Just the way my mom preaches and puts that at the forefront. And not saying my dad doesn't do that also, but it's
No,
just...
but it's a very strong like,
yeah.
cultural thing.
And this is me living in California while most of my Mexican side lives in Texas, and it's still like that. So
Yeah.
if I lived in Texas, it'd be...
That's good. Yeah.
But so just seeing that, and then on the other side, a lot of... Like, when you see me... You know I'm mixed, but you see the skin color, so you see...
Well, you see one thing first,
Yeah.
for sure. Like, I'm not going to assume something.
Yeah, so for me specifically, I have to learn how to be proud of that and live those values, but also walk in the version that everyone sees me in every day. And like
Yeah.
that's what you have to. That side of you interacts with people more than the other side because the people who know me know I'm that side also, but on an everyday basis,
Yeah.
I'm interacted it with it on this side. I guess I don't know how to explain
Yeah.
it.
No, I get what you mean.
Yeah, but it's really interesting. I guess.
I feel like from what I've seen, like you take a lot of like initiative of like being very tapped in on both sides.
Yeah.
Which are very props to you, honestly,
you.
because like stuff like learning Spanish. Like, isn't your phone in Spanish?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
See, like
still
I'm not
fluent,
even doing.
unfortunately.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I.
But you take the steps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just wish because it's my mom's first language, but she didn't teach me, so.
Yeah.
That's
Shout
the
out,
only
mom.
thing- that's the only thing I hold against her.
Yeah.
But I feel like it could be because my dad wanted to understand and he didn't know Spanish, so he was like speaking English.
Well, to
So
be
maybe it's my dad's
fair,
fault.
I think I didn't like obviously like my parents are like comfortable to speak Spanish with me, but I think this is honestly my pre-assumption, but I think a reason like I wasn't really like taught Spanish really hard was because they were also trying to learn English. And like they came when they were like maybe like high school age over here, and like they had to like figure out life, and like I think for them it was them trying to assimilate to their lives here. And like obviously it's important for like people to like learn Spanish because like I was born and raised here, so like but I think that's why, because like it's they're trying to
Yeah.
learn English and like
Yeah, no, for sure.
Yeah.
I feel like, yeah, my mom, she works in corporate America.
my dad too.
So, yeah, like, there's no Spanish being spoken there, so.
No. It's funny because I've noticed like his English is very different from like my mom's English. Like in the sense of like they had to like learn it for different reasons. Like my mom, like they're both very fluent, but his is more like corporate
Yeah.
English, like very like formal English. Like
Yeah.
even to me, I'm like, dang, like I'm not your coworker. But
yeah, like, that's something that they have to learn so they can honestly make a living in this country. Like, you have to learn how to. Yeah.
and
so,
shout out them. Like imagine like being dropped off in like a country and like figure it out.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Like I can't even do that here.
Yeah, how would you say that? Well, you don't have to go deep into their story if you don't want.
Yeah.
But how has like that influenced you? Their story.
It definitely gave me a lot of motivation just because like I think my life's hard. Like shit. Like
And they both came from Guatemala, or
no,
from
my
Mexico?
mom came from Guatemala. My dad came from Mexico. So they both came on basically their own. Like I think they did have some family here, but a lot of like what they had to do was like figure their own shit out. And I think that really gave me a lot of motivation because it's like that's why when I say privilege, I say like the privilege of like they allow me to have all these opportunities because like they've been able to create a life for themselves. And like obviously we're not rich, but it's like I didn't have to like live
Yeah.
in struggle or like think about living in struggle. Like I just had to focus on myself and my life. So I think shout out to them. But
Yeah, no, definitely.
yeah. But yeah, I just try to think of it in like of they've done all the hard work so I could do more for myself, which I mean obviously, but I don't know, sometimes it's hard because I feel like a lot of like Hispanics view it as like a burden almost because
View
it's
what as
like
a
the
burden?
pressure of like trying to be something because of that struggle. And like like what if you aren't successful, then like they all did all that for what.
Yeah.
But
That's interesting.
yeah, but I don't try to view it like that because like obviously sometimes it's like oof, like it's a lot of like back mind thinking of like dang, like what if I'm nothing.
Yeah.
But
That's interesting because I feel like. Well, sorry.
I mean, I was done.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Damn, I had a few things. Well, one on the pressure. I feel like I don't know. It's obviously not the same, but I feel like that pressure that we put on
Yeah.
ourselves. I mean, everyone puts pressure on themselves. Not everyone.
Yeah.
All people put pressure on themselves to do things,
Yeah.
but yeah, when you have all of that, like a lot of people went to great lengths to put you in the position that you are, then yeah, you could feel that pressure.
Yeah.
I feel like in a different way, because from a lot of my friends from Asia, they feel like pressure, as in when they come to school here, like they gotta like make it worth it. So it's obviously different, but it's still pressure that you kind of put on yourself from different minority groups.
Yeah, I think it's so universal to like everybody's experiences, and then it's because it's like it's either that or you have someone who like shout out you if you grew up in like a rich family who can support you beyond any means, and you don't really have to make a thing for yourself because it's like you just have all that support, which that's not a bad thing. I mean, like if I had the privilege to like uplift my children and like give them the perfect life where they don't have to worry about a single thing, like who wouldn't do that?
Yeah, who wouldn't want
Yeah,
that?
but it's not a bad thing, but
sure.
it's kind of just like different experiences and the different situations that they won't really understand
Yeah,
other stuff that we have to go through.
for sure. I mean, going through that also helps. It helps a lot with
Yeah.
building your character.
Yeah.
Not saying that other people don't have that character built,
They're bland.
but like, yeah, you got to learn how to make it happen.
Yeah.
But yeah, so as a person of color and a Hispanic woman, what do you think people in this country often misunderstand about you and the broader community?
I think this honestly goes back to like the shock of like being smart or being creative or being anything good. And I think it's very misunderstood to me, I feel like, because I don't really think I've had someone like tell me these things, but I think it's more just like from experiences. But I think just especially like as Hispanics, like you're expected to be very hardworking because of like everything you've gone through. So it's like it's kind of funny because it's not necessarily a bad stereotype, but I think some people are like shocked if you aren't like because there's obviously like Hispanics who like they already got it all done, and I'm like obviously I'm not don't going through that, but I think it's just very misunderstood that I have like a lot of passion and drive, especially as a woman. I think that like taps more into it because it's like that's a whole other thing.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
like I don't know, just like I think having that level to me as a woman is more shocking to like men because it's like it's two different experiences, and I think it's harder obviously as a woman, but yeah, I just think it's a lot harder of a path even though both paths are hard.
Yeah. Well, no, I agree.
Yeah.
I feel like always, from the beginning of time, it's always been harder for women to
Yeah.
do things on their own.
Yeah.
Because of just the way it's always been before. But yeah, I can imagine that. Like, I'm trying to think.
Like I think even like someone like me like pursuing like the industry, like that's already kind of like a hard tackle because a lot of people in the industry are white, and it's more of like a systemic thing of like networking, and like a lot of people who are up there, it's like nepotism, or it's like
Yeah.
they know each other like that.
Yeah.
And they already have those connections. And it's like crazy to notice because you're like, dang, like these people are already like one step ahead. And like you have to do it like twice as hard. But
Yeah. Yeah, that actually, They reminded me because my mom, she's probably the most hardworking person I know. She works
Yeah.
sun up, sun down, but she actually used to work at Universal Music, and they did a article on her. I think it was for, they just spotlighted her as a Hispanic woman who's like a game changer in the industry. But that just reminded. I feel like that's seeing her go through it because. What was I trying to say?
It's honestly kind of ironic because like they'll highlight like people of color and be like, you made it, you know, and it's like
Yeah.
kind of backhanded.
Yeah.
Because like obviously like people are trying to take the steps to like give praise or whatever, but it's like you're giving praise because I'm not meant to make it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Well, that's what I was trying to say because yeah, in that article, they really emphasized how she came from a border town and like how she made it.
yeah, they're
all
like
the way.
they came from
It's like-
the trenches, like from the
there.
slums, you know. It's like what they
So,
made it out here with the rest of us.
But yeah,
Yeah.
it can be done. I've seen it.
Yeah, like it's obviously like impressive, but it's funny like seeing people praise you for that because I don't know. It's like kind of weird because they're like, "Oh, you know, despite everything you went through, like you know, I don't think like sometimes that doesn't always have to be taken into consideration. Like you can just say good job
Yeah.
without like the
Yeah.
reminding of like, oh, despite all these things you had to go through, you know.
Yeah. It's interesting. But yeah, let's see. Going into well, do you remember how we met?
I feel like
I know it was middle school.
yeah. I think it was like you were friends with like your friend.
Crystal?
Yeah. No. That's hard.
I remember.
Dude, that was like ages ago.
What was that like? 10 years ago?
yeah.
9 to 10 years
Like
ago. Holy shit.
like Brandon, I've been friends with him since like 6th grade. Like we've been friends for like 11
Yeah.
years now.
That's crazy.
I couldn't remember how we met either. I just remember him being in my life. I think we had like a class together.
That makes sense.
But
Yeah.
I just remember him being in my life and then has been
Yeah.
since then. But us, I feel like,
I forget.
weren't you friends with Kenny?
I was, yeah.
I think that's how
Yeah,
I knew
Yeah,
you.
that might be why then.
Yeah.
I'm actually going with Brandon to. Well, we're going to work out tomorrow, and then
Oh yeah, he's tapping back into his
yeah.
grind.
You still talk to him? Often?
Yeah. No, that's my guy. Like
Yeah.
I think like Brandon is probably like one of the few people I've really taken from high school to here. Like I don't really connect to a lot of people from high school just cuz like I don't like if I don't have to, like I don't really want to like keep connections that aren't
Beneficial.
meaningful and beneficial, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, he's just been so like I've considered him my best friend since 6th grade, and like obviously like and it's funny because I think like we live such different lives. Like I'm over here, and he's not even that far in Long Beach, to be fair. But neither of us like really drove for a minute, so like that
Yeah,
kind of
that's true.
yeah. But
That's
even then, like he's really tapped in and driven into like what he's doing, and like that's basically his life because it has to be.
Yeah.
And you know, I don't want to like take him away from that, but like I kind of support from a distance in
Yeah.
a sense. But like I try to talk to him almost every day. I feel like lately we've kind of both been crazy doing stuff, but yeah, that's my guy.
Yeah.
I love Brandon.
That's my boy.
Yeah.
Would you walk to school from here? You didn't have a car? Because I just thought that. I'm going to put you on a blast. If you don't want to answer, you don't have to answer.
Well, I lived on campus for the first 2 years.
Okay.
So, yes, walk. And then last year, before I got like that kind of period where I didn't have a license, I had an electric scooter.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You're one of those. Yeah. There's so many of them.
Yeah, but
Did you ever fall?
you don't know. Let me see. Oh no, wrong leg. You see that fat scar right there? It's like
What?
yeah, I
Damn.
took a crazy fall. Like, see, that's why I like Good Riddance, because those shits are dangerous. Like,
Yeah.
they're crazy, and people drive crazy. Like,
What'd you trip on? Like a rock or you?
it was like the sidewalk wasn't like even, and I think I was like going onto the sidewalk, but the curb was like really high, and I hit it, and I like
Went
flew off.
flying.
Yeah, and like literally like my whole shin. Like, you want to see pictures? Are you like
Sure.
are you like
Nah, that's fine.
squeamish? It was bad. Like, I literally, like, I think that's the worst injury I've ever had, because I'm not really like, I've never broken anything,
That's good.
or like I've probably like sprained some stuff, but like that's honestly
I think
not.
I'll be fine to see it.
But this
It's
was
probably good it was only that then. Cause I feel
this
like
was a dark time in my life. Like, it was so crazy. Like,
how long did it take to heal?
I think for it to completely scar, it took like 3 weeks.
Yeah, my little brother almost died. That's a crazy segue.
Yeah, he almost died.
We were riding our bikes when we were kids through an intersection. And we were going down a hill. I forget the street. And he was
Down a
young.
hill?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
and
already
he-
scary.
I mean, Tay, I don't know how this happened. But
You're like, Loki, it was his fault.
okay, I mean, he just like froze up and just didn't break. He just like didn't break.
Yeah,
So
that's
he
like
was just
fight
going
or
full
flight.
speed.
He kind of just.
So if he wanted that, and the cars were going across, so he would have been ran over. So my dad had to speed up and basically push him over intentionally so he wouldn't go into the fucking street.
The
And
street. Oh, so he like was trying, like, he didn't break to
He
go
didn't
in
break
the
at
street.
all. We were like going downhill, and he just like freezes, and he's
crazy.
like not braking, going full speed into
You're
the
like, Tay.
intersection. And my dad just
Shout out.
Speeds up.
Shout out your dad. That's great.
Fast.
Like, who would come up with to do that? Like,
Literally.
like, sorry. Like, I would probably be freaking out too. Like, oh my God, what's
yeah.
happening? That's
But he
crazy.
had like a terrible scrapes on his legs.
Yeah.
But somehow he didn't break any bones. But I mean, those scrapes was
Yeah.
better than death. So
Okay, so this was, I took this, like, this picture was like 10 minutes after it happened.
let's see. Ooh, that's like
Yeah.
red meat. That's
No, I like, it was so bad. Like, it happened, and I, like, kind of just, like, got up, and, like, I think it was, like,
adrenaline?
shock. Yeah.
Yeah, the adrenaline.
Because the adrenaline, like, hit me, and it didn't, like, hurt
Mm-hmm.
right away. I was more just like, oh my God, I, like, just ate shit on, like, the street. Yeah. And I think I, like, my instinct was to go to, like, because I was like halfway to school, and I'm like, I'm not far, but my instinct was to go to like the nurse at school, because I'm like, what am I gonna like come home for? Like, I don't know what to do with
Yeah.
this, you know? So I like start walking instead of like getting back on the scooter, but I walked like to the street light, and someone like comes up to me and like is like,
Yeah.
oh my God, are you okay? And I think that's when I like set in. Like, I literally thought I was gonna pass out, because I think like it came down, and I was like,
Yeah.
oh my God.
How did it feel when you had to put alcohol in it?
It was so bad. Like, I go to the nurse, and she was like, ooh.
That's not good.
She was like, oh, you took a fall, didn't
That's
you?
not
I was
good.
like, yeah. And
If the nurse says that, it's probably not.
yeah, she was really, it was really sweet though. It was like this like older like Filipino woman. Like, she was super sweet. She was just like, it's gonna hurt. And I was like, oh my fucking God. Like, I think I was more just focused on like obviously getting it clean, because like if I got infected, like that's
bad.
a whole nother thing. So I think
bad,
that's kind
yeah.
of where I focused my energy. But that was posted, and then she like wrapped it. And the worst pain ever was like going home and realizing I had to like, because like those wounds like heal better when it's like exposed to air, so it can like scab over. So the worst pain was like coming home and having to like take that off, because it was like really like, I think it was like Neosporin, like really gelled to me,
Yeah.
and I had to like go in the shower and like wet it so it'd be easier to take.
That's
I literally sat there and like cried out of pain. Like, it
I
was
haven't-
so bad. And honestly, I feel like those, because like even like it was on the worst position, because it's like right here, and like your skin like moves there when you like walk. So I could like feel like my skin like tightening and
Yeah.
opening, like whenever
Like
I
if
would
you
walk,
do
like
this or something?
walking. Like, I literally lived on this couch for like a week because like I slept here, because like I didn't want to like roll over and like touch it, because I'd try to like sleep with it open. Like I would only try to wrap it up if I had to like leave, but otherwise, but
Yeah. Damn.
yeah, and then like scabbing over, like this was, let's see. So that happened September 30th, and this was October 2nd. It was a long,
process.
yeah. And I think honestly, like, thank God, like the minute I got my license, I was like throwing
Never
that shit
again.
away. Like, yeah, like, oh, those are so dangerous. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, that happened. It was awful.
I never had a scrape that big. Thank God.
I went to Horror Nights with Leo and Belle, like,
Like that?
yeah, because that happened like October 2nd. We went like a week or two later, and I had like my leg wrapped. I was literally like trotting everywhere.
Anything for Horror Nights.
No,
That's,
I was like, I'm not going.
Yeah.
So
that's good.
that was a whole thing. But
Was that the one? Because Brandon was trying to get me to go to one.
that was last year. Okay, so this was 2 years ago.
Oh, okay.
We went with Brandon for the first time last year.
If y'all
You
go
have
again-
to come.
yeah. If
It's
y'all go
so
again,
fun. No,
I'll
we
go
are
next
going
time.
again. Like I forced them to go. Like I love it so much.
I'll go this time.
You have to go.
Okay.
There's like families there.
Definitely not using the amenities.
No.
Okay. I was supposed to segue into, well, not supposed to, I was going to segue into high school from, what was I trying to segue from? Oh, Brandon.
Oh
We
yeah.
all were in high school together.
Yeah.
Yeah, how was your time in high school? Like, what did that experience teach you? Yeah.
High school was wild. Shit was gnarly. You know, I think for the longest time. Is that outside?
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, you're good. You got a fire alarm in here?
Yeah, I think so.
Right there.
Yeah. I associated like a lot of negative experiences with high school. It was good in the sense of like built like I had Jaden, I have Brandon, and then like Crystal's probably like one of my other like few pickings of like people I still connected to.
Fuck me, huh? Yeah.
Okay,
I'm
but
just kidding.
to be fair, without Jaden,
yeah,
do
yeah.
you think we would like be like talking still without him?
It's a good question. Not on a regular basis.
Yeah.
But like we didn't.
Right.
Yeah. So no.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
I
I think like we had our own friendship like outside of
Yeah.
him, so I would give us that credit. But
But yeah, that definitely made us like closer and like.
yeah, which I enjoy because then like I still have like Leo,
For sure, yeah.
you know, all them. Like I still talk to them.
No, I was just joking around, but yeah. No, I get it.
But I don't know. I mean, like I think high school was hard for me. I think, like I mentioned earlier, like I feel like right now I'm not the same person at all in the sense of like I was down bad in high school. I think I was just going through a lot mentally. A lot of like the things around me weren't really going well with like relationships or friendships and like anything. Honestly, all those aspects were just like hard.
Yeah.
But I think it taught me a lot of like perseverance because like it was like a lot of dark moments where I was like, dang, like what's happening post high school? Like I literally didn't envision like a life of like I was doing stuff and like
Yeah.
for myself, like I didn't know what I liked doing. Like I don't think I really had like a lot of self identity. And I think that's why it was so bad because it's like I just had so many attachments and like I didn't know who I was as a person. And yeah, I feel like it taught me a lot in the sense of like growth and just moving on from hard things. But honestly, I feel like I hated high school even afterwards, like for the first like a year and a half maybe. I was like, dang, like even
Good
graduation, I was like,
Good
peace
riddance.
out. Like I was like,
Good riddance.
I need to just like detach from everything. But I think especially like literally COVID happened. Like that wasn't a thing in itself.
Yeah,
like
for
that
sure.
like so crazy.
Yeah.
And then like senior year, like first year back from COVID was like even crazier. Yeah, it was just a lot, honestly. But I don't regret like doing because I think I was honestly like a stupid kid. Like I was like making horrible choices, but I don't regret it in the sense of like it just taught me a lot about myself and about like standards of like what I want to put up with like the people I want to surround myself with. And I think especially like coming to college, like I now have like the option of like who I want to surround myself with and like the kinds of people where like in high school like we were all kind of just like stuck together
Yeah.
and like figure it out.
Pretty much.
But yeah,
Pretty much.
you know, but I mean, it's nice knowing that like I grew up with like a lot of these people, but and like that's a nice sentiment to have, but I think I just had like a lot of like negative
Yeah.
thoughts and feelings towards it.
Yeah. That's real. I feel like I wouldn't say my experience in high school was as I don't want to say
You're like, I
traumatic.
didn't have it as bad as you.
But for the things that did go wrong,
Yeah.
I could definitely understand how. Well, at least for me, I would assume you're the same way. Mm-hmm. As in, you're. Yeah, sucked in the moment, but like, I wouldn't be who I am without those moments.
And it's kind of funny because like back then, like it felt like your world was like falling apart when like something bad happened, and like even like my mom, like she would tell me because she would honestly like find me like in a very bad state, and she would be like very real, like she would just be like, "You're literally gonna forget about this like in a couple months," and I did, you know, like, and
Yeah.
I'm over it, and you know,
Yeah.
but it's like obviously in the moment when someone's telling you that, you're like, no, like
Yeah.
this is it. But yeah, I think she really grounded me in a sense because she's very like blunt and very like real, and like she'll tell you what you need to hear and like
Yeah.
not like
What you wanna
coddle.
hear.
Yeah, and I don't think I needed coddling because I was already kind of like
Yeah.
a mess. But I think her realism and her like trusting her because it's like, oh, this is my mom telling me like I'm gonna be okay.
Yeah.
So I think that
Nah,
helped
that's
a
real.
lot.
As soon as you said she telling you you're gonna forget about it,
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that's not usual, which is
Mm-hmm.
I say that as a compliment because I feel like I would be the same when I have kids.
Mm-hmm.
Like obviously I'll need to learn how to, especially if the kid needs it, to
Yeah.
not be as blunt
Yeah.
or like surround it with love.
Yeah.
But yeah, like sometimes telling them it's like, bro,
Like
it's
you're
gonna be
literally,
okay.
it's literally not gonna matter.
Yeah.
No, like I literally still hold that with me because like I think it was so different when she first said it. I was like, oh, you're not telling me everything, you know, like you're not
Yeah.
like comforting
Like,
me.
are you not?
Yeah. But now like looking back, like I always think back to it whenever like anything happens, like this isn't gonna matter in like a month or however long it takes to like move on from it, and it doesn't. Like even I think I've like mentally blocked out a lot of stuff about high
Sometimes you
school.
gotta do that.
Yeah, but I mean for better or for worse. But
Yeah.
I think it was crazy. But I'm glad I'm not completely detached from it though, because I think I would have regretted that a lot just because like I think there is some value in like keeping those friendships and keeping whatever attachments you had. But I think I've let go of stuff that needed letting go.
Yeah.
And I like friends and stuff like that, even though I don't see you every day or you know, we don't talk every day. Like you still have those like values and
Yeah.
relationships. So
Yeah, no, that's good. I feel like you took. Well, yeah, like there's some things that you take and some things you leave behind.
yeah, sometimes you just gotta let it go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Finish at Cal State Fullerton. What's been like your biggest takeaways from college? You know?
That's so crazy
I
to think
know.
about. Like I just got my cap and gown like this week.
Oh, I gotta get mine next week.
It's so crazy, like ugh, thinking about it. But I think I kind of view my stages of life of like before college, or like most lives, just like before college, and then whoever you are after that. And I think this is like the obviously I haven't lived past that, but like
Yeah.
I think thus far like this has probably been like the best stage of my life. Like I think like I find myself really happy and like I find myself very like passionate about like bettering my career, bettering myself. And I don't think that was my situation at all like post college. I really think I was just like lost in whatever. But I would say yeah, my biggest takeaway is just like I'm still growing as a person, and I don't think like me, I'm not gonna be the same me I am post grad at all, because I'm gonna have like all these new experiences and stuff. So I think it's just really allowed me to have like a big open mindset about anything, like new experiences or new anything. And I'm honestly surprised I've come this far, but yeah,
Don't be. But yeah. Nah, that's real.
yeah. How about you?
These are going back on. Oh, fuck. What did
You
I
gotta
ask?
whip.
I should know
Like
this.
what you've taken.
Oh. Damn. What I've taken away from college.
Yeah. I mean, your experience was like a lot more different than mine.
Yeah,
So
I would say.
you're walking in the
Yeah.
fall. Oh, that's
Yeah, I'm walking
yeah.
in the fall.
See, that's crazy because you like
I would say my biggest takeaway is really. It's about. Oftentimes, and it's not really fair, but
yeah.
oftentimes in life, in work life, it's about who you know. And I mean, obviously, everyone says that, but like, it's real. Like, it's about who you know, how you
Yeah.
can get in the door. And really, just for me, the biggest thing I've taken away though is my friendships. Like,
I mean, you did like the whole frat thing, so
Yeah.
that's the whole.
that, but I've always been lucky with people in class or my study
Yeah.
abroad experiences. When I went to USC, obviously I was very worried. Like, it's like, am I making the right decision because of how expensive it is?
I mean, yeah, that's a big commitment
Yeah.
for
I'm
sure.
like, yeah, is it gonna be worth it? But the friends I've come out of school with
Yeah.
made me positive that it was worth it. So I say my biggest takeaways is the people I'm gonna walk away from school with, like in my phone, that I could talk to, call on. And yeah, I also loved my degree. Like half of it was international relations, really analyzing geopolitics and how to think about it and see it, and then the other half was global business, where like I analyze.
Did you go in wanting to do that?
I went in wanting to do international business
Okay.
and not the international relations part at all.
Yeah.
They didn't have an international business program, so that was the closest thing.
Okay.
It's called international relations, global business. So it was like half geopolitics, half global business.
Yeah.
But it just taught me how to view the world in a very all-encompassing view for like everything that
Yeah.
happens. And like a cause and effect, and try to learn how to predict things that could happen in the future.
Yeah. I mean, because like I don't ever think of anything externally, and like as much as it like affects us, I feel like
Yeah.
no one ever really thinks about
Yeah.
anything else that's going on.
Yeah, that's really an American like,
Mindset.
which is
We only care about ourselves.
I mean, we have the luxury because
Yeah.
things don't affect us.
Yeah.
Although they're gonna, as we can see, they're starting to
currently.
affect us. But like
Yeah.
for our whole parents, I'm actually reading I don't want to go into a whole spill, but I'm reading a book right now called "The End of the World Is Just the Beginning," and it's just mapping the collapse of globalization. Like
Yeah.
our parents and our parents' parents have grown up in a world where
Yeah.
half our parents are immigrants. All of your parents are immigrants, and then my mom.
Yeah.
So there's an asterisk behind that part, as in they grew up in that world. But like the society here, you don't really have to worry about the effects of.
Like I'm
things
sure it's
happening.
much different over there. Yeah, for sure.
But that's changing now. So
Unfortunately.
it's something that all of us are gonna have to either learn how to.
Yeah.
I don't want to get into it, but yeah, I'm very grateful for that degree. One of my last questions. I ask everybody this. What does the human experience mean to you?
I think honestly throughout this whole thing, I think I've really been emphasizing like growth. And I think that's what it is. Like no singular life is gonna be similar. Everything goes through everything differently. And I think just taking growth in mind, but also just like like having the consideration of like my experience and like I'm the way I am because of stuff I've gone through, but you're not going to be like me, and like that's fine. And I
Yeah.
think just learning how to like navigate between each other, just because I mean it's hard to like really understand someone if you haven't gone through what they've gone through.
Yeah.
And obviously no two people are really the same. So I think that's just what's hard with anybody. And I think I've really taken that into consideration. And I think that's honestly helped me build a lot of friendships and like just getting to know people because I have that level of open-mindedness of like all these people, especially like in college, like people come from like everything, you know, all
Yeah.
types of backgrounds. So it's really taught me a lot about different people. And I honestly realized like prior, like I was kind of like living in my own bubble of like what I knew, and like the people in high school are a lot more similar to you because like you grew up with them for longer. But then college is like you've met people who had like a whole lifetime that you don't even know about. So I just feel like that's really what the human experience is.
Yeah, nah, I agree with that. Why do I say yeah, nah? That's like,
That's a California. Yeah, nah.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
yeah, I feel like that empathy is really important.
Yeah.
Like you said, you can make friends
Yeah.
easier that way. And I think that's because, yeah, in order to understand someone, you have to,
Like
put
see
yourself in
through.
their shoes.
Yeah, for sure.
and also realize that, oh, we grew up differently.
And also, like,
figured-
a lot of people are not empathetic at all. So you also,
no,
like,
yeah.
take note of, like, what's even worth exploring further because of, like, not that everything is acceptable because everything, you know, people are the way they are. Like, not saying, like, that kind of writes off behavior.
Yeah.
But it's more just, like, insightful of, like, is this the kind of person you want to be around?
Yeah.
Given
Yeah.
everything.
Nah, definitely. For
Yeah.
me, damn, I said nah, definitely.
You love contradicting yourself.
For me, I had that realization about, because you said something that I wrote about. I wrote an article last semester.
For, like, school?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
But I made it about traveling, of
Yeah.
course.
Right.
It's called learning on the fly.
Right, what you know, right, what you know.
But one of the realizations I had while traveling is like, a second.
Who's hitting your line?
I hate, bro. No one notified me anyway. My shit's on do not disturb.
Oh,
Like, bro, stop! Don't do that shit.
Was it important?
Nah. It was Tay.
Of course it was.
I can't even talk about it on here.
That's funny.
I gotta cut it here for a second. Actually, that's
Get the cameras, get the cameras.
Let me double check, make sure. Okay, yeah. What I was saying was, I forget the exact thing you said, but one of the realizations I have when I travel is, like when I go these places,
Yeah.
I'm interacting with people who had no idea where I'm from, who I am, and it's kind of like, I don't know what the word is, if it humbles you or like grounds
Yeah.
you, but like everything you know, everything you've done in your life, there's someone living in Africa or in Russia who
Yeah.
has no fucking clue,
Yeah.
doesn't
It's so
care.
foreign. Like,
Yeah, foreign. I don't
Yeah.
know if I'll say doesn't care, but like it doesn't affect them. And that really just opens my eyes, like how big the world is, how much there is to do and see, and how I don't know if I want to say insignificant, but
yeah.
I don't know the word actually. But like it just humbles you that like the world doesn't revolve around you. At least for me, bro.
Yeah. I mean, like, you don't really think about the grand scheme of everything because it's not, like, I mean, nobody really thinks about stuff that doesn't affect them. So I
Yeah.
just feel like I don't really think I've had many conversations with people like from other countries, but like even like I've had conversations with people like out of state, and like they find California like wild.
Yeah.
You
And
know.
it's foreign to them too.
Yeah, and it's just like I could only imagine
Yeah.
what that would be from someone who is living completely different.
Yeah. I don't think I could ever live in. This is sidetracked. Like the South or the Midwest.
No,
I need a beach.
I
been
need the
spoiled.
coast.
Yeah, I need a coast.
Yeah.
And sunny weather.
I know. Like, imagine like snow.
I've seen snow probably like 7 times in my life. Like
Yeah. But we have the luxury of like going
exactly.
and coming back.
We have
Yeah.
the desert. We have the
Got
mountains with
everything.
snow. We got
Yeah.
the beach. We have
Like, imagine like
hills,
just not having the
cities.
option. Like,
Yeah.
it's
Sorry,
so
y'all,
crazy.
y'all. All
And
y'all
we're like
not-
talking shit. We're like, damn.
We're spoiled. We're spoiled.
Yeah.
Okay, random question. Mm-hmm. I don't know if you've watched any.
Yeah.
I never come to these with questions on my mind, but
Okay, you're just spitballing.
yeah. I thought of this like 5 minutes ago. I was looking around the room. We're not going to show what's off camera, but
I'm scared.
yo, what's your favorite?
You're
drink of
looking
choice
at my
on
bar
there?
card.
What's your favorite drink of choice over there? There's,
In full honesty, only one of those are mine.
can I guess?
Yeah. You can see it for sure.
See, okay, but I never really drank with you. That one time for your
I'll
birthday,
explain
so-
like why you might know what this is after you guess it.
I would expect it to be the soju or the cut water or the tequila.
Or which tequila?
It can't be the Coke. Don't tell me it's the Coke.
Like, yeah, it's the Cokes.
The Espolon?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course.
Do you know why?
Latina? I don't know.
No.
Tequila? No.
Jade didn't make me get that.
Oh my.
And I
God.
think Thomas put him on because they got it from Trader Joe's. And he asked Thomas, he was like, which one should I get?
Yeah, when we went to.
That's disgusting, by the way.
See, I love tequila. Sorry.
I love tequila.
I hate vodka.
Yeah.
It's like liquid fire to me. Like, I'll drink a
All
martini.
alcohol is liquid fire to me.
I love martinis, but like,
Yeah.
I said this in my last episode. I won't cuss this time, but anybody who says like men can only have like beers, like they can't have like fruity drinks, like I drink what I want to drink. I drink
Yeah,
for taste.
you know
so.
what? Take pride in that. Cause
But I will. Well, yeah, I don't do carbonated drinks, so I don't really do beer.
like seltzers.
or-
Oh, okay.
I'll sip on champagne, but
I don't do beer.
nah.
But I guess that's a stereotype, isn't it?
But okay, so
But,
the
yeah.
Espolon,
That's about it. I don't really buy my own.
yeah.
Usually, no, but my friends would get it. Like
Yeah.
it's usually just like a day of. Like I don't keep stock.
Yeah, well, I mean, certain, you know,
You know, giving my whole bar cart in the back.
Are you sure about that? Nah,
No, but
yeah, I don't love Espolon, but I'll drink it.
it's disgusting.
I need Amsterdam. Oh, that's pink with me. You know what? I'm gonna stop airing out what you have over there.
I know you're like listing all my alcohol.
But not bad. That's the first thing I saw when I walked in here. I was like, oh, they get
Yeah, no,
they get
everybody like walks in and they're like, dang. Like,
front and center.
yeah, but I mean,
What's your favorite drink then?
soju is pretty good. I feel like
I bet I have
because
a lot
it's
of
not
that.
like burning your insides,
Yeah.
like it's good. But like,
Do you like sake?
I haven't had.
Me too.
I want to try though.
If you don't like strong tasting things, then well, some of them are strong, but like
Yeah,
they sneak up on you and they're nice. I like it more than soju.
yeah.
Wine and sake are my favorite, but you should definitely
I
try. it.
haven't dabbled in wine either.
You can get it. You know Mitsuha?
Yeah. Did you tell Brandon?
I did. Did he tell you? What did he say?
He sent me a picture. He was like, Kai wants me to get this.
You should see
I
it.
didn't
was
ask him
about
if
to
he
put
did.
you
He
on
get it? Do you know if he got it?
I don't know.
Oh,
I bought
I need
him
to ask
wine
him.
for his birthday. He didn't even get it. So I mean, he didn't drink it yet. He's saving it. But like, it's,
Special occasion.
yeah, I can't find it. Whatever. I'll send you.
No,
a photo
I think
of it.
yeah, he sent me a
Or, yeah, he
picture of
sent
it. Yeah,
It's only like $8 also.
it was
But,
like a tiny little thing, right?
But it'll sneak up on you. So like, especially if
Is it the same? Like you take shots of it, or
nah, you sip
you
it.
just sip it? Oh, okay.
Don't take shots. It's like it's supposed to be enjoyed.
I know shots are so boring too. I don't really like.
I'll usually. Never mind. I'm not gonna say that. But I'll do my shots to start, and then I'll
Yeah.
sip something I
Well,
like.
that gets you there.
Yeah.
But
But yeah,
are you go out, right? Like you like going out.
I don't go out too often to be honest, but
Mm-hmm.
I do.
What's your like going out vibe?
What do you mean by that?
Like some people love like a pub vibe, like
Ah,
conversation,
I'm honestly
people, or like a club. Like what do you look for when you're like, oh, I like
that's
this
honestly why
place?
I don't go out too often because I feel like
Yeah.
I got to be yelling to talk to someone and I just don't enjoy that.
Yeah.
So I'll usually have, well, of course, like I wouldn't. Well, not of course. Some people do go by themselves, but
Yeah.
I need to go with friends. One,
Yeah.
two. I'm not the biggest bar person, although you can. Well, you could talk more in bars, right? Because it's
It's like more chill. Like the music isn't like,
yeah.
you know.
But honestly, I would say clubs. Like I like.
So like you like a dance,
Yeah.
music, lights off,
Yeah, I would say
like that whole
clubs.
thing. Yeah.
Clubs for sure more, but I've honestly probably gone out more abroad than here.
Oh,
It's just crazy.
which probably is better,
Oh, for sure. Yeah, it's way better.
crazier.
You get home at like 6 a.m.
Yeah, like you don't get home.
Yeah, but it's fun.
Yeah.
What about you?
I like a dance vibe. I don't. I mean, like the whole like, like chill, no music, like I feel like that's like for an occasion, or if you like go with like a group of people, maybe. But like if you're like you like with your like two other friends, and it's just like you're only talking to yourselves. But I guess it depends like the kind of people you are, because some people like will go out and just like talk to
Yeah.
other people. I'm not really that person, just because like
Yeah, I'm not as extroverted like that.
yeah, but also just like. I don't know. That's not like my scenery to go get to know people, because like everyone's like
Yeah,
drunk and like weird, you know?
Yeah.
So I don't really like talking to other people like that. But
yeah, I'm kind of in a similar vibe when it comes to that.
yeah.
Do I have to sneeze?
Bless you. You called it.
Yeah. Last question. At the end of the day, what do you want your narrative to carry?
For myself, like what do I
Yeah.
want for myself? I feel like I want in the future, I want like the decisions I'm making now, just because like I feel like this is really like determining like your 20s in general. Like I feel like that really kind of determines like your path, this like so on. But I think I just really want all the decisions I'm making to like be worth it. And I just want to be content with what I'm doing and who I'm around. And I honestly, I think I'm really like setting myself up at a good place right now.
I agree.
But yeah, I think I just want to like, but also just like my mindset, like even like the stuff I hated about high school, like I don't really want to think it back and hate it anymore, because I think that's just so negative, and I just want to see it as like a growth point, and like stuff
Yeah.
happens, and I just don't think I really want to regret anything or have that mindset to begin with.
Yeah. Nah, but that's I feel like that's the best way to live, like no regrets.
Yeah.
I kind of always live. I feel like I make most of my decisions as in like, what am I gonna regret least, or yeah, like A or B, which am I gonna regret more if I didn't do it, and I'm gonna do that.
Yeah.
But I feel like that's a good way to live. And from the outside looking in, I feel like you're definitely on that path
Yeah.
of making it work. So
Yeah, I mean, I think for me, especially because like I grew up as a very like anxious, like very like conserved person, and I think I don't like that I was like that, and I just really want to like branch off into being more outward and just like more confident in myself and my like decisions and just like anything that I'm doing. So I think for me it's more just like I didn't like what I used to be. So I think just like changing from that, and you live a happier life when you're not
Yeah.
like always worrying about everything and every decision and whatever.
yeah,
But
well, it's a never-ending quest. So,
yeah.
but yeah, thank you so much.
Yeah. Thank you for driving out here.
Okay, that's a wrap. Bye bye.
Bye.